What's up,
Gentlemen,
Gtown All-Stars?
we're
Little dog
here.
playoff edition.
Props to Mang taking that one seed. That just seems so right. Just top of our power ratings, Mang.
Who would have ever guessed it, man? Good work, Paulie.
Gentry, congrats on your playoff appearance. Great performance. Great start tonight. I love it.
Okay, I think I'm back. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, good. So first I wanted to run down playoff format again one more time. Congrats on the 6 who made it in. The bottom 4 have just a 3-week battle. Last place gets the name. Big Daddy's on a 0-16 streak right now. That's got to stop, Big Daddy. Come on now. So we'll see who – Heather was the one who was looking really safe there, and then Matt Ryan kind of laid an egg for him tonight, so anything can happen. But that's 3 weeks, so you got time. Then Moffitt, Gentry, the Schwab, and Coog are battling. I know it shows matchups on ESPN. It doesn't matter who you're going against. The top 2-point scorers advance to a 2-week championship showdown. So me and Mang will meet the 2 winners. So that's where we're at. And then the final 2 rounds will be cumulative.
Just want to go on record to say, Healer, I called it, baby. You got me to blame, baby. You made a deal with the devil. You gave me Gronk.
our preseason predictions. Yours was Healer doesn't make playoffs. Mine was G does make the playoffs. How about that?
That's why we're the commish and the assistant commish, baby. Because we study this league day in and day out like no one's business.
So how about we make some predictions right now? See if we can keep it going.
All right. Let's start with the bottom 4. Who's going to take the name?
I'm going to go – I think we're going to be saying Reverend something or other.
Well, here's my thing with Verge. Verge, if you're watching this, get Mixon out of your lineup. I don't know if you've been following, but if a guy's projected for a donut, just trust the analysts on that. I think if Verge sets his lineup, I think Big Daddy – I think we're going to be working with SBDH, and there's a lot of material I've been coming up with. I'll say
The fun with acronyms would be a lot of fun, dude. Oh my gosh.
Here's the
one reason I think Big Daddy has a prayer. If he makes it through this week and next week, he could have Rodgers back for the title, or for that 3rd week, to avoid naming rights. So that gives him a hope and a prayer.
All right, next here we got 4-man battle royale. Gentry and Schwab got a solid Thursday night start. Do you want to hear my picks first?
Yeah. Have you changed them?
No, I'm sticking with my picks. Gentry is definitely advancing. I think as Keenan goes, Gentry goes, and right now Keenan's the man. I traded him. I'm an idiot. See, not all trades work out for me. So I think Gentry advances, and I actually think Coog does, although his flex really scares me with Ajayi.
Yeah, that's a gamble. He's got a good matchup, though.
Ajayi, Stewart, or Doug Martin, I think, but who's hurt. So I don't love his flex, but I just feel like Schwab is trending down. I love it on paper, but it just hasn't produced. And my team is – I'm starting Gio Bernard for crying out loud, so I can't trust my squad.
Dude, you're the walking wounded. It is. I saw a list. I'm trying to think of who wrote this thing. It was like they had the top 5 injuries that screwed, and it was 1 and 2 were Dalvin and Odell. Did you have Odell too?
Yes, sir.
I thought so. I saw Chris Thompson was number 3, and I was feeling good about myself. And then I was like, oh crap, Moffa had the top 2. That's so rough.
So I told my wife, no, she didn't really care, but I want to tell the league this is my best year of managing ever. Getting the 4 seed. I've been in significantly more time and more work getting the 4 seed than winning the title last year. So I feel great. If I just come out and perform decently this week, I'd like to move on, but I don't see it happening.
And you kept the playoff streak alive, so that's impressive.
Yep.
And you lose Odell to injury. You trade away Keenan Allen. You traded away Chris Hogan, which ended up not hurting you as bad. He was good early on. And you still ended up with Robert Woods for a while. You're pulling Robert Woods. You're pulling Robbie Anderson. You're pulling stuff off the scrap heap, and you end up with a good receiving core, which is hilarious.
Yep.
I agree completely on G. This afternoon, I wrote down my two guys were G and the Schwab. And G got off to an amazing start tonight. If Breeze would have thrown a touchdown at the end there instead of a pick, it would have been a monster. But really nice start, especially Michael Thomas. I think the Schwab's going to eke it out. He's the Schwab, so I can't go against him.
I know. I mean, I really love his team on paper, but they just have not performed amazing, especially over the last month. So the second question I want to ask is, what's the point amount you need to get this weekend to make it in? I'm going to say 1650.
Okay, I'm going lower. I'll say 1550 gets you in.
If that's the case, I might have a prayer.
There are some tough matchups. Yeah, one guy going off could totally swing this thing. So
Yep, I agree. Okay.
Then a quick update from the Stump family. I spent the last weekend in Seattle. I've been talking for 2 weeks to people who will listen. The Seahawks are about to go on a run. We're taking down the Eagles. It was one of the best weekends of all time. Huskies get in the Fiesta Bowl, drop almost 2,300, and then incredible night game for the first time for me anyway. Amazing atmosphere in the Clink. And we take down the Eagles after spending some time with a bunch of the players, which was really cool. Nick Foles is the man. Great guy. Got to meet Carson Wentz, Zach Ertz, a bunch of the studs off the Eagles team, Coach Peterson. It was just an incredible weekend. The Hawks are rolling. Jacksonville's the one that scares me the most, actually. If we take down Jacksonville this weekend, I think we're finishing 12-4, and everybody's afraid to play us in the playoffs.
I agree. And you saw my prediction on Facebook. And I was defending the Hawks tooth and nail against a bunch of homers. They've just got it going. You can just tell Russ is at a different level. If he doesn't win the MVP, it's the biggest crock.
Russ is right there. He's got to finish strong, but he would have my vote right now. And the defense, when Cam's out and April's out and Sherm's out and everybody starts writing them off, I think they just take it personal and they go to a new level. And Bobby Wagner deserves Defensive Player of the Year. Guy's a beast.
Agree. All right. Anything else you want to say about the weekend as we're getting ready here for games?
I'll just say this. I need Alvin Kamara back. Leave him. I was thinking, man, so I almost made a post about this, but then I thought, you know what? I'm going to try to just keep my mouth shut and see if I can overcome. I was running through the schedules. I told you this, but the Schwab somehow didn't go up against Meng this year even once. And when I had to battle Meng twice, and I was like, how did that happen? They should have been giving each other at least one L right there. And I'm not going to get a bye because of it. That's what I was thinking. Oh, my gosh. So overcoming that, getting that bye, and then seeing Kamara go down, I thought if I didn't have the bye and I was watching this and Kamara goes down right at the beginning of the game, my whole week would have been ruined right there. I would have been so ticked.
I think the best part about your analysis is the fact that now getting Paul on the schedule's a bad thing. It used to be like, I got him twice.
Schwab was, I'm sure, when Schwab saw that at the beginning, he was like, how do I not get to play Paul? And he totally lucked out.
So, Frederick, way to step your game up, man. So the one guy I want to win, obviously, outside of me, is Meng. I still want to win more than Meng, but if I don't win, I'm all in on Meng.
My top three would be myself, Meng, and G. Let's go, G.
Totally.
Awesome.
Not the Schwab, man. No, that can't happen. Come on, dude. Somebody knock him out, man.
It could happen this weekend. If you predicted it, we're going to find out whose predictive powers are better, yours or mine.
Yeah. All right, Gtown, give us your feedback as always. And Verge, check your lineup. Set your lineup.
There you go.
Mixon's not playing. Don't get that name. We don't want to defile that reverend title.
Okay, we'll bust one more of these out with final predictions once we know the finals matchups.
See ya.